We're proud to announce that Giveth has a new logo, in fact, an extra logo. And I'm here talking with Alan Borger, our designer, and with Grace, who is our cultural and visual identity leader. So I have a few questions for you guys. First of all, so if I understand it correctly, the unicorn logo of Giveth that many people know, it's not going away. It will stay the logo for our DAC, our Decentralized Altruistic Community. So maybe before we say, like, because we have the DApp and we have the DAC, maybe Grace, you can explain what is the difference between both.
Well, great. Thank you. I am really happy, Chris, that we're doing this and that we're letting people know about our new logo and we're launching it. And this is exciting moment for Giveth. So we have a difference between a DApp and the DAC. So the DApp, as it is, as such, is the platform, right? So it's a system that we're creating. And who is creating this wonderful system is the DAC, which is the Decentralized Altruistic Community. Yeah. And so there's two different entities that we're talking about here.
Okay, that makes sense. So what we're announcing today is in fact a new logo for the DApp, so the Decentralized App, or as we sometimes also call it, the donation app. So why did we need a separate logo for the DApp?
So when we first started, we were this community getting together and working on this magnificent idea and platform. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay. So so we adopted what we feel we are, the unicorns, building this concept of Giveth. And the reason why we needed to adopt a different logo for the platform itself, or the DApp, as we also call it, is because we want this to be scalable. We want this platform to be international, to be adopted by not only individuals like us, the unicorns, but also by organizations, by NGOs, by charities, by anyone who feel that this platform will be benefit for them. We don't want to be limiting to having a logo that resembles only a unicorn that may put off some organizations to join the platform as well. So we needed to separate the identities. So we want the platform to be able to scale, to be international, to be used anywhere in the world. And we want the DAC to keep its own identity. We are the unicorns of Giveth. And we'll stay that way.
Okay, that makes complete sense. So, Alan, you worked on the logo and on the color scheme. Maybe you can tell us something about that?
Sure. So, the idea here is to create a logo that is very versatile and that adapts to various uses and applications. So, what we came up with is this logo system that is very abstract, geometric, and that can be filled with different colors, different backgrounds, different levels of opacity, so that it kind of picks up the background in a way into the logo. So let me show you a little bit how this works.
Okay, perfect. So I'll let you quickly switch your sound, and then we will see the new logo of the Giveth DApp. So here we go.
There was a lot of work.
Yeah, go ahead, Grace. And Alan is still switching. Go ahead, Grace.
Yeah, just I mean, there were numerous iterations that came up because we really wanted something dynamic, something that really blends well, that fits with everything that we are actually representing in the platform. And I think Alan has done an amazing job in creating that effect.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Grace. Can you hear me well now?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay, cool. So let me start with this. This was actually one of the previous versions that we had come up with. There were some variations like this one. As you can see, there's kind of a basic geometry that permeates the whole concept. And the final version is actually this one that I'm working on right now, which is just a little bit thicker on the symbol itself, so that we could do stuff like this, for example.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can you see this?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So the idea is that the logo can pick up the background and be used to represent different ideas. Here, for example, the environment, water, I don't know, construction, like, and so, for example, if we had a water DAC focused on, let's say, water and sanitation issues, or drinking water, we could, or another one for reforestation or something like that. We could kind of play with the logo and some colors and some background, and
I love it.
And then so that our logo is fluid and adapted to all different I don't know, themes that you can apply to it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
And so, is there anything else you can say about the logo? So I guess most of all, the symbol, the logo itself, it represents the G of Giveth, right?
Yeah. So in a way, there we can apply a lot of symbolism to this, but it's really on the eye of the beholder, I guess. But this is something of a yin and yang symbol. This is, I guess you could say, like, I don't know if you can see my cursor actually, but
yes,
we have, let's say, we have the community, the campaign, and the milestone, the dot, the line, and the field, right, and the space. We have then, like, I don't know, some sense of with this E here that is actually our G just upside down. We have the sense that it's kind of being encapsulated by the V and the T and given some housing there, in a way.
Yeah, indeed. I see what you mean. So in the T of Giveth itself, because it's like covering over, it's going over the H, yes.
Right. So the idea here is that, you know, is taking care of something. And so, I mean, of course, this is all just very subjective symbolism that you could apply to this very basic geometric shape. But the idea is really that it's something that the meaning will be what we'll give to it. It doesn't necessarily, it's not pictoric, it's not an illustration of anything. It's just a geometric shape that we'll call ours. Okay,
that makes sense. Great. So that is our new logo for the Giveth DApp, which is viewable as of now on our new website, on our updated website, giveth.io. So about the logo or anything else, or the site, Grace, you still have any thoughts you would like to share? And I think we lost the connection a little bit with Grace right there. Well, but I think we said most of it anyways. I would say if you're interested to discover more, do check out Giveth.io, which is our main website. There's a lot of information also about some of the terms you used, Alan. So indeed about how the mechanism works with the campaigns, with the milestones and so on. And you can also join our Slack, which is on slack.giveth.io.
Giveth.slack.io, actually.
Giveth.slack.io. Okay. Grace, do you have any final thoughts? Because I see you're back.
Okay, good to be back, actually. I just wanted to say that we're very proud of our unicorn and we don't want to get rid of it. So the DAC really maintains a very strong correlation to the unicorn and what it represents for us. We might have changed a bit of the color. We wanted to have something that actually goes along with the brand colors of Giveth that we have already incorporated in our new website. And the previous colors were not really in tune with that. So we wanted to make sure that it was in harmony and it has some refreshed colors, but it's still a very strong logo. And we have gotten so many great feedback from everyone in the community about the logos that it's something that we feel very proud of, actually.
Yeah. Great. Okay. So I think that is a great update and lots of information on our new logo. Alan, I see you're still sharing. This is the color code that we're using on the website, right?
Right. Yes. Grace
Yeah.
was just talking about this new color scheme that we're using.
Perfect. Yeah. So you can see this now on the website, right?
Exactly. We're excited.
Okay.